Now, without further ado, adaptive floor hockey.
Adaptive floor hockey. Why don't we get going on the PI? We'll go PI and then CI on our list. And with the PI, we start in the quarterfinals. Anoka-Hennepin against Maple Grove. Early on, Mustangs already up 1-0 when a puck ends up in the slot or lane. We'll call it the slane, and Joey Mannion doubles his team's lead. Next score comes with a bit more distance. Tyler Easel pushes the score to 3-0 Mustangs. Wild play here on the next one. Puck going wide, but tracking it down is Hannah France. She pushes off the wall to center for a flying Joe Mannion, who jabs the puck in. Mannion with his second goal and France with the assist. Just like the Revolutionary War, a little help from France goes a long way. What's better than one France sister?
Two.
Do. The two side by side, and Stevie France scores on the forehand.
That means yes.
There we go. Joey Mannion here sends the puck to the front of the net and crashes in for the goal to give the Mustangs a 7-0 lead after one period of play. It was an 8-1 final when they met back on February 1st in the regular season. It's 9-3 as we start the third, and Stevie France already has a hat trick. She sneaks one in from the arc, a seeing eye goal for France. More from Stevie France from behind the net this time. Comes with a wraparound stop, but then she scores on the rebound. Viva la France! Viva la Mustangs, they win 11-3 in the quarterfinals.
Personally, I studied Spanish, so I'm just going to assume you're done because I had no idea what you were talking about. Anoka-Hennepin in the, there we go, second round. There are one team in the PI division, so we'll follow them right through, and it's Joey Mannion again. You just saw his heroics. He continued them against Brainerd Pillager. Gets the goal to make it 1-0. It stayed that way, headed into the third. Plenty of defense in this, but then Mannion sniper shot, so much so that it lodges in the net. Mannion's got his second of the game. His third would make it 3-0. Stay with us here. It's 3-1. Mannion, he's got a hat trick. He added one more. 4-1, 4-goal game for Joey Mannion. Just like you'd order ham and eggs, they're on into the finals.
Championship time. Dakota United Hawks, the opponent for Anoka-Hennepin in this one. Here's United's Grayson Nicolay working against two defenders. He puts the puck up high for the goal. 1-0 Hawks. Look again as he fires this shot from a ways out. You'll see him controlling Nicolay. Had the two defenders and leaves them in the dust.
Laser beam.
And he puts it up top. That lead would hold on until the first intermission. So 1-0 as we start the second. And here's Nicolay fighting for the puck along the wall. He backhands it to the middle, and Blake Jackson is able to pound it in. 2-0 Hawks. Remember Alvin Cash and the Crawlers? They used to sing Twine Time. It seems like it's Nicolay's song. Teamwork from the Hawks, centering pass for a good shot. That's blocked out to Nicolay, and he wrists it top shelf. A bellow after that goal. The third period starts with Mustangs down 3-0. Tyler Easel to the rescue as he gets Anoka-Hennepin on the board here. Waiting on the doorstep, he cleans up on this putback goal just over a minute into the third. Mustangs now down 2 on that top play nominee.
Don't call it a comeback.
Gave that top play love. I like this one from deep. Kai France gives the puck to Joey Mannion, and he shoots from the blue line to beat the goaltender glove side. Hawks lead is down to 1. However, the score would not change. Hawks controlling in the Mustang zone, limiting scoring chances. Without the puck, you're not going to do much scoring. It's Dakota United who has control and the lead when the clock expires. The dance is on. Champions, Dakota United.
Back-to-back runner-up finishes, though, for Anoka-Hennepin. Another outstanding season for the Mustangs in the PI division. We're not done with Mustangs just yet. For Anoka-Hennepin, runners-up in the PI, but they were also right there as a number 2 seed in the CI division, John. And the CI division is where we have the rivalry of Anoka-Hennepin and North Suburban, and they clash.
Not in the quarterfinals, though. Anoka-Hennepin first met up with the Lakers of Wayzata, Minnetonka. It was a good regular season matchup in the Wayback Machine, winning 5-3 against the Lakers. Here we start with defense, and you'll see a save from Ashley Gabrielson. Defense on the other side. Jabba Chamberlain has 7 career saves. How will Jaden Chamberlain do? No sweat. Still 0-0 after one period of play. In the second, centering pass to Cole Denny, who gets his first of the game. Get used to that name throughout this CI side. Another look at this one. It pops out, backhand back in, and Denny off the tape, puts it in.
Tic-tac-toe.
Here's Anthony Giebly coming from behind the net to stuff in a score after Denny's goal just a minute later. In fact, 5 goals were scored in the first 6 minutes of the second period.
All he does is score goals, and he's just very relaxed about it as he walks out. Love his demeanor.
There was defense, though. Here's Chamberlain diving on a puck that bounced off the wall. We finish with another trip to Denny's. No grand slam, but that goal makes it 7-1, which was the final in the Mustangs' quarterfinal win.
What about the Mustangs in the semifinals? Well, they would be playing while North Suburban took on St. Cloud area, trying to punch their ticket after they beat Burnsville-Farmington-Lakeville 10-2 in the first. They were actually down 3-0 in this game, and you're watching the work of one Brian Jones for St. Cloud. Eventually, though, the defense steps up. In net, Jonathan Caliendo starts making saves, and his boys out in front of him start scoring. Anthony Bankston, part of a hat trick for him. He made it 5-3. It was 7-5 going into the third. Josh Heyman cleans up another goal that made it 8-5, eventually finished 11-5, setting the stage for the big one, John.
Anoka-Hennepin won their semifinal 12-5. So here we are in the championship. Quick shot from near the blue line, and the heater gives North Suburban the 1-0 lead. Anthony Bankston on the goal. Ensuing face-off, Josh Heyman scores on a 5-hole shot, 2-0 North Suburban, and that would be the score heading into the first intermission.
Cougars jump on you quick.
A minute into the second period, and the Mustangs looking to answer. Persistence pays off for Cole Denny, who scores on the backhand. 2 tries, but it was worth the work, and it's a top play nominee this week. Ridiculously long score here for North Suburban. Kevin Beaupre off the feed from Austin Motzko, 3-1, North Suburban in front. Bankston, check that. Here's Denny. He's got Giebly in the middle. Cole Denny keeps it himself, and he'll drive all the way in from the corner to tally another score for Anoka-Hennepin, trying to keep things tight. Bankston coming from distance for North Suburban, though, a little bit later as the puck almost cleared out of the zone. It's swatted back in. 2-goal game once again in favor of North Suburban. Now a face-off right in front of Chamberlain. Heyman able to power it past the goaltender. Another good period for North Suburban. They lead 5-2 after 2. Comeback starts 10 seconds in the third. Here's Cole Denny. Hat trick for him. He gets his team within 2 goals with that score. Heyman going back even farther. Clearly behind the blue line. Man screening Chamberlain's view, and Heyman nets his 3rd of the day. Back to a 3-goal North Suburban lead. Jonathan Caliendo got caliente in the 3rd period. Here he stonewalls Stacia Erickson with a high shot and the tight follow. Then Caliendo stifling Giebly on his try. Caliendo couldn't stop Denny, that's for sure. Here's another score for the junior.
What they say about Denny? It's open all night.
And again, how about Cole Denny? He'll get a hold of this puck and put it towards the goal from a ways out. Yeah, his 5th of the day. The Mustangs would get within 1, but time runs out. North Suburban, the champions, a 6-5 victory over Anoka-Hennepin.
And if you've been paying attention to the show, you know I'm going to tell you to write this down and pay attention to what I'm about to say. The 2nd all-time championship for North Suburban on the CI side of things as they hoist the trophy. Very excited bunch, John, as they finish up that tournament running through the bracket.
Yeah, big wins for both North Suburban and Anoka-Hennepin in the semifinals, but they were a great matchup in the championship. And even though Anoka-Hennepin battled back to get within 1, North Suburban victorious 6-5 in the championship game.
Twice they met this season, and it was +5 goals for North Suburban, 5 or more goals with the margin of victory. But that one was a heck of a game, and that one, the CI championship, you'll actually be able to watch again here on North Metro TV later on this week. We don't actually have a game of the week because no games to go out and cover, but that would be it. You can tune in northmetrotv.com or right here on Channel 15 if you're watching us on the old regular tube here tonight, and we'll have that game for you. It was a dandy of a game that got close late thanks to Cole Denny, so congrats to our PI Anoka-Hennepin Mustangs and also our CI North Suburban and Anoka-Hennepin squads for their runs to the state tournament.